teams this afternoon for Dover Athletic. Number 1, Billy Terrell. Number 3, Roman Charles Cook. Number 5, Michael Eraswasu. Number 6 and captain, James Dunn. Number 8, Joshua Anaforoso. Number 9, Zidane Sutherland. Number 10, George Nikash. Number 12, Chevron McLean. Number 15, Charlie Naylor. Number 21, Bello Oriofo. And number 25, John Ovanuga.
Scott Davis just pinging a great angled ball across the field there to Gabe George. He's going to whip one in low towards the 6-yard box, but it's just really well done there by.
Devastating effect, so all the best to him.
It's going to be Gabe with the ball in field. It's a great header there by George Alexander, and it's a great save in the end by Billy Terrell to just lift it over the top of the crossbar there. Inside the Dover third. It's thrown back to Dice to maybe whip a ball in. He doesn't. He opts it back to Gabe George, who then crosses, and leaning back there, Nathan Minhas tries to aim a header towards goal, but it's just over the bar there.
Certainly no real trouble for Dover as yet.
It's a bit of a low goal kick there from Terrell, but it's worked out for Dover at the moment. They look to now try and get past Prosper as the last line of defence there on the left-hand side. Pulled back for a ball in, and a speculative overhead kick there from George Nikash there. It was a little bit ambitious from him, but I'm sure they're probably hearing their fellow fans in the ground. The corner comes in, it's headed away by Oyonuga again, who's having a good game so far. It's fallen to Chambers Perillon to strike from range and just over the crossbar there. I see a comment there from DAFC Common U Whites. He's put, hope both sides can silence the 23rd and 24th critics, both sides being predicted by other National League South fans. There's a break, there's a move here for Dover, and they've taken the lead in the end. It's a poor, I don't think Slough had a chance to kind of clear the ball away in the end, and unfortunately it is Zidane Sutherland who's fired the ball low into Hubert Grashik's goal. And it is now Slough Town 0, Dover Athletic 1. Drop ball again now for Dover, which they've done well to keep again. Oyonuga now squaring up to Gabe George, exchanging passes with Charles Cook. It's another good move here for Dover. Header down low, and Slough allow it to go out. Plays the ball across to Joe Dandy, back to Sundiri, who's now going to be harassed by Zidane Sutherland, the goal scorer. He's done well to retain it though. It's back with Sundiri just inside the Slough half. What can he do with it? He plays a great ball through the middle there to Minhas, who exchanges passes again with Leon Chambers Perillo on the deflection on a strike there by Nathan Minhas, which George Alexander was making every effort to kind of take advantage of, but it's rolled out for another Slough corner kick. Dover though at the minute are definitely looking a lot more livelier than the predictions would have said, as Nikash now gets the ball just in front of the Slough box. A strike towards goal there by, I believe that was it wasn't Zidane Sutherland, sorry, it was Oriofi Bello there. George just leaves the ball to roll out for a throw-in inside the Dover third. Chambers Perillon now exchanging good passes there between him and Gabe, as now Slough into the box. Johnny Goddard plays the ball across, it's fallen to Chambers Perillon, and another great save towards his near post there from Billy Terrell, and lay it off for McLean there. He's got round his man, played it back to the middle of the box where the penalty spot is. Still with Dover, it's awkward at the moment from Slough. I saw an effort there deflected away. Bello playing a ball back in again, and a scuff clearance there from Joe Dandy. He's just drifted past, and Cook has drifted all the way to the other side of the field where he wasn't. He slipped a ball in here for Dover. It's another save there from Grashik. Still in field though, and Dover look to try and have another go. Nikash now trying to play a ball in towards the 6-yard box, which is comfortable enough for Hubert in goal. McLean there plays it back into the feet of Johnny Goddard. He's going to strike towards goal. It's another, that was a save I think for me. It's a great save again by Billy Terrell.
Prepares the it's going to be an in-swinging corner.
Yeah, it's a change of corner taker now with George off. Goddard with an in-swinger towards the middle of the 6-yard box. It's in. Dover couldn't clear their lines. It's fallen to the feet, I think, of Nathan Minhas, who's absolutely buried that one.
Yeah, gone all the way across the face of goal. Bonner was in by the goalie. Didn't restrict any movement in there, but Minhas.
Still in possession of Slough though. Giles plays it back to Dice. Dice back to Giles on the left-hand side now. Whips the ball into the box, and Ogbonna there creeping at the back and is headed behind. It's a quick one though from Scott Davis, who lays it off for Johnny Goddard to get us back into action. It's laid off to Dice, who's going to try and take on the fullback there, Charles Cook. Oh, and he's managed to nutmeg Charles Cook there, I think, and a challenge on Tyrese Dice as he goes down. Nothing given. The referee was very immediate in his response to the challenge. They've got a few men forward here as well. It's a foot race now between Dice and Charles Cook, but I think Dice is going to get there. He does. Tries to clear it, but there wasn't, not really a man there for Slough. No communication really. So strike towards goal there from Young, and I think Grashik there just entertaining the fans there for a bit. Yeah, with a. Any thoughts on that?
On your range about 1 to 1,000.
No, I'm sure I said 750 to 900, just to keep in my, make sure I could claim that I was right. So I think yours was better actually in the end.
I think we're both sort of in that region of 750 as Ogbonna sort of moves quick
wow.
down the right-hand side again.
It's fallen to the feet of Johnny Goddard on the edge of the box. He's not opted to shoot and tried to play it towards the area that George Alexander was lurking. Good layoff there from George Alexander to allow Dice to break forward. Lays it off for George Alexander to try and potentially shoot. He didn't quite get there in the end as Charlie Naylor came across to take the ball away from him.
Yeah, the ball had run across nicely. A nice little dummy from Alexander in the first place, but that should have been first-time shot.
And I'm not quite sure what's happened there. A mix-up by Grashik, who...
Not been too many sort of real goal chances, as McElroy now receives a throw-in just outside the Dover box.
Yep, some great turning here from McElroy as well. He's turned back inside again for a third time, struck across the box, and I think Terrell there just punching it away before it was cleared. The shoulders there, because I think he doesn't know what to do. He's opted to play a short pass to McElroy, who's twisting and turning on the ball. He's gone down, and nothing given. It's fallen to Johnny Giles, who strikes towards goal. It's deflected again, and it's going to be another Slough corner kick. The taking for them. As now another move for Slough is just breaking here, as Prosper now has just let the ball slip and given straight to Bello, who has a chance in front of goal. He's not got much support though. It's now played across to Baptiste, who strikes towards goal. It's in for Dover. They've managed to nick it right at the end. It's an awful mistake from Prosper. And I'd imagine it was the 2nd or 3rd minute of injury time, and it's Slough 1, Dover 2. And it's not quite over just yet, guys. Might be something on here at the minute as Prosper now wins the ball down for Ogbonna to try and create something if he can. Lays it off to Giles, who strikes from range, and it's again 2-3 yards wide of the post. And Slough don't have enough time to take the free kick and make it meaningful as the referee blows for full time. Shell-shocked, I think, is probably the word in the end, Gary, after that very late slip of the ball there by Jamal Prosper to allow Dover in. It's finished, Slough Town 1, Dover Athletic 2.